Psalm 7:9. Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end. And amen to that. Did anybody see that No King protest stuff going on yesterday? We saw it in Beaumont. We were like, what? Let any wickedness come to an end, but establish the just. For the righteous God tests the hearts and minds. He's got a magnifying glass. Actually, he doesn't even need that, but let's pretend he's got a magnifying glass trying to examine every one of us. Where are you at with him? He's going to test you. He's going to give you opportunities to pass or fail. When we were in, I hate always, putting a spotlight on myself when I do something wrong, but I have to teach. Amen. I wish I could say when I drive, I'm perfect. I never mess up. I always have patience. I'm always have good godly character and everything works out right. That isn't true. Okay, I can't say that. But whenever we were on vacation, the first night, we were already tired from driving. And, I got some physical things in my body that hinders me if I'm in the car too long. Like my knee will lock up and it starts hurting and things of that nature. And then you got kids in the back seat, doing their thing. And after about 7 hours of that, you kind of, and here's another one. Let me just throw this out there. When we were in Viter, my dog, I hate getting graphic, but released her gland to start our journey, okay? So that just the sauce and the smell was permeating, and that just started it out right, just to let you know where we were at. So we get into Pensacola, and hey, we're trying to be happy, trying to be joyful, and then there's just traffic everywhere, right? And I'm just getting frustrated, and I have to apologize several times. Sorry for snapping, sorry for this. And we get somewhere and the directions were wrong. We put it in the wrong spot. And then finally I said, all right, hold on. We're being tested right now. I finally clicked after several failed attempts of patience. I'm being tested. So instead of getting mad, I just started laughing. Hey, it's all right. Hey, this is going to be all right. And I was like, I may have got it wrong all day long, but hey, I'm going to get it right now. So I finally got it right. Took several failed attempts, but my point is you are going to be tested in different ways. In all the ways. You might fail a few times, but get it right eventually. Amen? Get it right. God knows that we have our fallibilities in us. He knows that we're a fallible people. We're going to get things wrong, but eventually get it right. Amen? Recognize in yourself, you might have to apologize a few times. I'm sorry, guys, I blew up or whatever, I got frustrated. But eventually get there. Because you realize you are being tested. So won't you pass a few times? Won't you get it right sometimes? And when you know that He is testing your heart and mind, are you going to be righteous? Are you going to be just? Because it's the just that will be established in God's kingdom. Amen? Be just.